I am one of the co-founders and chief operating officer for the Stafford Boxing Club Incorporated, our nonprofit organization, which is a yearly mentoring program for at-risk youth in the community.
So we will be able to teach financial literacy, communication, discipline, decision making, as well as campaigning for a premium education.
These are the foundation for the Stafford Boxing Club, these 20 mentees in our program here at Panola Way Elementary School. 20 years from now, Stafford Boxing mentees will be known across the world.
Don't you stop it, don't you stop the music. What's going
Man,
on, everybody?
what it do?
Happy Monday. Happy New Year again. Time is going by so very fast.
Oh, for real, that's no cappuccino. What's happening, Lady Stafford?
Not much. Welcome to the Stafford Show. As always, I'm your host, Sheila Stafford, aka Lady Stafford.
And I am Big Stafford. You know, I'm talking back. Yeah. What's up, man? For real. Man, you know what, Sheila, Lady Stafford, I'm so excited today. I really am. And I think I'm excited for a numerous of things. One, I'm thankful for the gift of life. I'm thankful for the opportunity to be on the Stafford Show, just our podcast show, just our very own. Want to say thank you for Talking Fight. They've been amazing to us. But what I'm really excited about is the things that we got going on. And but before we get into that, I wanted to ask you about last night. Did you watch the football games?
Um, I just listened to it through your loud headphones. That's how I listen to it. I don't know what's going on. I was considering starting maybe to watch some football clips if I can have the time to watch something else, but I don't have the time to really do too much of anything except take little breaks and watch some BS sometimes.
So, speaking of football teams, do you like any other football teams that's playing? So you got the Baltimore Ravens, you have Kansas City Chiefs, you have Detroit Lions, and you have San Francisco 49ers. Is there a particular team that you are rooting for?
Not really, but I've always, for some reason, liked the 49ers. I can't tell you why I like the 49ers. I've watched the 49ers actually play a few games since being with you. I actually did watch a little bit of it. That might have been it might have been last year or the year before last. I think the reason why I don't really understand the game of football. I understand the touchdown. I don't understand the penalties. I don't know all the different players and what they play. I do know I'm familiar with the quarterback because it seems like the quarterback is the A person of the game, not saying that everybody else is not playing their part. I think the reason why I always like a football team without understanding the game itself is because of the players. Like I can watch a game and just see and just discern like they really passionate about what they're doing. I can discern if a person or persons on that team is humble or if they've been through something, if they really want to win. It's just like the players within themselves, like their character and integrity. I can discern that watching a football game. And I think for me, that's why I root for a team.
Okay, so basically, you really don't have no team. You just like it because you see me watching it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I'm gonna go with the Baltimore Ravens, and the reason why I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens is because I want to see my boy Jackson win. I think that what he has been through in terms of all the doubt kind of remind me of myself, where people just cast their doubts about me and say this and say that, and so just seeing this young man play at a remarkable high level is very similar to myself. So um, I'm gonna go with Jackson. And so, with that being said, I want to switch gears a little bit. So, there's a lot of boxing events coming up soon, and I wanted to kind of
There
get your.
was one that just happened with Jonas and
Oh yeah, yeah,
Mayer,
yeah, yeah,
Michaela
yeah, yeah.
Mayer. I just watched the clips, but I'm going to be honest with you. I do like both women. I really do. I have the utmost respect. I knew Jonas was going to win. And if anybody watches one of our old clips, she was one of the female boxers that I said to look out for. And she did win. I believe it was a split decision. And I had some hope for Michaela because she didn't win her last fight. So I was thinking that she was really going to do what it do, but unfortunately she didn't. So yeah.
Man, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, man. I want to see that boy Devin Haney fight. I want to see him fight some stiffer competition. I want to see Shakur Stevenson fight some more stiffer competition. I would definitely like to see the GOAT, Clarissa Shields, fight
She's
some.
doing MMA. She
Oh
got an
yeah, that's right.
MMA coming up.
Oh, that's
But
right.
you know what? Her and Alicia have been going back and forth. Alicia wants to go ahead and just make that happen. So I think that one will be very interesting. As
Why is that?
far as,
Why is that?
because that'll be great competition for the both of them. I think that they're both up there. I think that they're both up there, not taking anything away from Clarissa, but they're both up there. And I think that that would be, um, I'm not saying that would be a struggle, but that would be, I think, my personal opinion, I think that would be close. That's going to be a close one. It's
So
not going to be like one just taking over, and it's going to be both of them battling it out.
So if you had to choose between Clarissa Shield and what's her name again? I forgot her name.
Alicia
Alicia.
Baumgartner.
Yeah, Alicia. I ain't gonna lie, she looked very fit though. I ain't gonna lie, she
She
looked.
she is. She's been fit. Looked fit. I think it's also genetics as well. I'm not saying that she's not working out and putting in any work, but that does help out some too, just as far as her looking that way. But I think she's always been athletic
Yeah,
for since she was a little girl.
yeah. She looks very fit. Look like she been putting in that work. You can definitely tell she ain't twerking, but she is working. You dig? But I don't know. I'm a big fan of Clarissa Shields. I like her story. Uh, you know, overcoming all the adversities that she had to deal with until her getting to this level in life. So I don't know. I mean, I just want to see a good match. I think that with those two female fighters, I think you get your money's worth. I think they are worthy of pay per view. Um,
Oops.
they to be honest with you, they are better than some of these male fighters that's been on these type of pay per view shows and stuff like that. But you know, I don't know, man. It seems like we need some more excitement in the boxing industry. It kind of dry right now. Like when we talk about Javante Davis, and that's one of the things that I had liked about Floyd. Like when Floyd was fighting, it was always something in the air where the fans can just be looking forward to. But now it's kind of, I don't know. Ever since Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford fought, it just, I don't know. It's just not the same. We need some more up and coming fighters that will be box office to give us a boost in the boxing industry. What you think?
I think it's all the pick and choose. Um, like Devin Haney's team was talking to Ryan Garcia's team. One thing that and this is going to answer that question because, okay, Ryan Garcia is just really willing to fight anybody, to be honest with you. He's willing to fight anyone, regardless of the fact of if he should or if he shouldn't. If he needs to have a few more fights before fighting a certain person, training a little bit longer, he's at a point where he's like, it's whatever. I'm down with it. Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis would definitely be exciting.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think I think I think the reason why it's just my personal opinion is the people who like the team. I think sometimes it might be the team where they're like, nah, don't fight this person because they may have more of an advantage or they'll have more of an advantage over their fighter, their boxer. It's all political. It's all who you know. Do I want you to fight them? You might lose your belt. I might not get paid my certain percentage that I'm used to getting. It's going to look bad for the team. It's going to look bad for the brand. It's just a lot going into it. And I think that some of the boxers just don't have that passion. It seems like it might start fading away. They're more so, I think the heavyweight is starting to rise up. You know,
Yeah,
they've been having a lot of discussions and they had to fight, what, in Saudi Arabia?
yeah. The Devon, whatever his name, Wilder. That was a horrible performance by him, man. I mean,
I think he should just stop at this time
I think so
because he
too.
doesn't have it in him. He
He
doesn't
don't.
I don't he doesn't have it in him. I really don't think that he's taking it seriously. I think he's just fighting just to make some money.
Yeah. So it goes back to what you were saying, how when you was watching the football players, you can discern those who have passion for the game and those who don't have passion for the game. And so in this situation with Wilder, it's kind of like we don't see that passion like he once had before. I think that
Mm-mm.
once he got that bag and he began to like experience life and with money it gives you more options to do a lot of things that you normally wouldn't be able to do, not having that money. So I think the passion kind of went down and stuff like that. But I just wish that I don't blame a lot of these fighters come from poverty, and so getting the opportunity to, take care of their family, it kind of takes away that drive. But Floyd wasn't like that, though. Floyd Money Mayweather, he wasn't like that. I mean, this dude, he different, and so uh,
Floyd was on a mission.
yeah, he was on a mission. And so I just think like in terms of the level of commitment in these fighters today, I don't see that. I don't think I don't know. Maybe Devin Haney may have it, and that's because his father Bill is in his life and he's making sure that Devin don't, kind of sway to the side or anything like that. But I honestly feel that there aren't any boxers that really have that type of dedication and passion like Floyd. What you think?
No, like I said, Floyd was on a mission and Floyd saw a bigger picture.
Mm,
Floyd, I believe, at such a young age, was already thinking about legacy because he already had what his uncle and his father that were boxers as well. So having some great people on your team and that experience, and then having people that have the passion for the sport of boxing also plays a part. And then, they also had to go through some healing as well within their relationships. So they had the healing. They decided to come together. They saw a bigger picture than having some grudge. And I mean, hey, you can say whatever you say about Floyd, even when he's doing the expedition fights, but he's doing something at his age. He's doing what he loves to do. He loves to
Yeah.
box. He's also a great entertainer. He knows how to bring people to watch him fight, to get them through that door, to get them on that PP view and to cash out that money. So
Well,
he has a gift.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Floyd do have a gift. He have a tremendous gift. He understand
He puts in
the
that work.
Yeah, but he also understands the business of boxing, and
Yeah.
that's another thing that I really admire about Floyd is his ability to understand the sport of boxing, but also the business side, and that's something that a lot of
Hmm.
fighters don't have that opportunity to experience or fully understand. So, just like he changed his name, it used to be Floyd Pretty Boy Floyd, yeah, Pretty Boy Floyd to
Yeah.
Floyd Money
Money
Mayweather,
Mayweather.
yeah. So yeah, you right about
Something
that
like
though,
that.
Sheila. You're right. But so switching
But it
gears,
remind
go ahead.
go. It reminded me to when I well before I started attending GSU, when I wanted to be a personal fitness trainer.
Yeah,
You know, I was very passionate about that. And then when I attended GSU, at the time I wanted to be a professional fitness trainer.
that's true.
Then I was like, there's more to it. I have to know the business side of it. So that's when I started taking my classes, that's when I did my whole U-turn back and said, you know what, sport administration, because I truly believe that sports are not going to go anywhere. Now, you might be able, now, I did watch a slap, that slap game that they do
Oh yeah, yeah,
when you
yeah,
have
yeah.
the two people and you slap. Now, I've seen one where they had it with the robots, right?
No, I
But
ain't seen that one.
you can't replace um, people, human beings, and then put some robots like playing football. Nobody's really going to be entertained by that. Maybe the tech people, maybe, but sports is going to be around for a long time, like a long time. So I was like, we decided that doing the sports administration with a minor in entrepreneurship would be the best way to go, which I'm glad that I did because everything that I learned in the sports administration and then, of course, the entrepreneurship, I'm able to use all of that now. So, with the mentoring program, the Stafford Boxing Club mentoring program, and then, of course, with your being campaign manager.
Yeah. So speaking of campaign, I would definitely like to show. Ooh, ooh, man, look at here, man. You see this boy here, man. I'm
Hey,
talking about, man.
hey, baby,
Yo,
baby,
yo.
you're going to have to, okay, let's see if what it's going to do now.
You all
Can
right,
you hear
though?
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, you're not. You're not.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now, but you're moving in slow motion.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. It did that. But are we okay now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but anyway, speaking of
You
campaign,
might want to show that again.
yeah, man. Yeah, man, for real, man. Look at this boy
Leave
here,
it
man.
like that. Yeah, leave it like that.
Yeah, man. Look at this boy
That's
here.
perfect.
Man, look at this boy here, man. For real,
So
man. No,
those are your push card.
my push cards,
Those are your
man.
push cards.
Can you believe that, man? Look at this boy here, man. Look at this boy here, man. Man, hold up, man. Look at this boy. And then you flip it on the side. You feel what I'm saying? Boom. Man, look at this boy, man. Just premium all the way. So, oh yeah. So now that we on that, so at first I was running in District 43, but now I'm running in District 10 when Judge Steve Jones he approved of the new district maps in the state of Georgia. So it went from 43 to District 10. And so I'm excited about the opportunity to run against Mr. Emmanuel Jones. He's been there for 20 years. So I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to the opportunity to serve the constituents in District 10. It's going to be an amazing journey. Like me, I'm just excited because, man, I never been in this. I never even looked at myself of being into politics. You know, this originated like 60 days ago. So I look at everything that has happened within these 60 days. Uh, just, just, man, man, hold up, man. And then you being my campaign manager, and I'm just seeing how every day you get up 3 o'clock in the morning and you get to studying, you get to, just really understanding the role of a campaign manager. And I'm just so proud of you, Sheila. Like real talk, I always tell you privately, but allow me the opportunity to, share this publicly. I'm extremely proud of your work ethic. And because of your work ethic, we're going to be successful in this. And you and I definitely see the hand of God and the favor of God just doing amazing things with this. And it went from me just getting out of my biblical studies, like 15 minutes later, the Lord was like, hey, I want you to run. And I didn't know, in what area did he want me to run or get into this type of political field. I never been a politician. I don't play politic games. I'm a real one. I'm from the neighborhood. I'm from the black community. I don't, you know what I mean? Uh so just having this opportunity to be a voice is something that I pride myself on. But one of the things that I really wanted to, like I say, I wanted to talk about was your work ethic and, not being, a seasoned campaign manager, but you getting up studying and reading and just preparing yourself. And then you coming to me and say, hey, we need to do this, we need to do that. I mean, you making this journey a lot more easier, but at the same time, it's giving me an opportunity to look at you in a different light. And so on the internet you hear about black men or black women talking about how black women are not, how they're different now in this day and time, and I totally agree with that. They different. And one of the things that I always tell you, I said, man, Sheila, I'm so grateful for you, man. I really am, man. Like I'm grateful. I'm grateful because you bring so much uh, to the table. And what I mean by that is that when we first got together, I had, say, hey, listen, this is what I can offer. This is where I'm at. But I was like, if we come together, we can build something. And I think that's the key thing that's missing in our community is about building something together from ground level. And so when people don't have that type of mindset of building something, they come in with expectations and entitlement. And so you don't get an opportunity to see a husband and wife like you and I work together. And so I've been a part of your academic journey at Georgia State. And now I'm getting an opportunity to be a part of your life in this aspect. But at the same time, you getting an opportunity to be a part of my life on this aspect. And I just think that this situation is giving not only myself, but yourself a platform. And who knows where this is going to lead. And I don't see myself losing. This is a wide open field. This is fair game with the new district mapping. It gives me it kind of it. I mean, you know, we were looking at the maps, but me and you, baby, we kept looking at the maps and it went from this map to that map, and it just kept going back and forth. But when we got that map from Janet and we looked at it, we was like, ooh, boy. So
I don't
it
even
kind of,
know where it's. I don't know where it's going now. I
yeah.
know
Go
a
ahead, bro.
little
I'm
bit
sorry.
in Avondale. I see a little bit in Avondale. The first thing is I'm getting used to the shape. I think the shape plays a good part of it too, which will help me recognize a part of the district or the district at least. That's number one. Number two, okay, so we have Henry County, which consists of Ellenwood as well, and the city of Stockbridge, and therefore. Then we do have Stonecrest, I do believe, Lithonia, because there were some places I was looking up, so the Lithonia address came up. Then the new map shows a little bit of Avondale, not the whole Avondale, but some of Avondale. But then I saw in the text message Druid Hills or North Druid Hills or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
So
yes,
that's it.
yeah. You know what? I ain't gonna shoot you no flex line, but I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. When you show the map that Janet sent to us, I was kind of like, I looked at it, but then I kind of like, I don't know. I looked at it, but I didn't look at it. You feel what I'm saying? So I was excited about them push cards getting here, and I'm just looking at like God, like Lord, look at man, just boy, look at here, man. Hey, man, listen, Buddy in trouble, man. I don't care you been in there for 20 years, man, and I just truly believe that if you've been in a position for 20 years, it's time for a change, bro. And yes, I'm running as a Republican. And the reason why I'm running as a Republican is because of Frederick Douglass. He's one of the reasons, he's the main reason why I'm running as a Republican. And I've just always been in my thinking and in my ways a Republican. And so we also need some representation on that other side of the aisle. And so in the black community, we talk about, the white Republicans not understanding what we go through in the black community. And it's hard for them to understand what's going on in the black community when we don't have no representation on that side. So I'm the voice for us on that side. I am not, I'm different. I'm not the one to, compromise. One of the things that they like about me at the Georgia State Capitol is my honesty and my boldness. And I'm willing to say things that a lot of black people won't say, but I will say it in a respectful way. And so I just believe that, me being at the table to be able to be the voice and to campaign for the constituents in District 10, uh, it's going to be amazing. And also, I didn't realize it until it just hit my mind's eye was that Stafford, you have an opportunity to be the first black Republican state senator in the history of the Georgia General Assembly. And that's amazing. That's amazing to me. But it's really not about that. It's about me making a change and making an impact, and having an impact in the community and just showing our youth. And you know what, baby? Here's the sweet part about this. So in the community, everybody know that I'm running for the Georgia State Senate, and so all the young guys who pants be hanging down now, I'm seeing them pants start to come up. So that's another inspiration for me. Like man, like just seeing these young guys like Stab, boy, I'm voting for you, Stab. I ain't never voted in my life, but because of you, fam, I'm voting. So if you can have that type of impact on these young black men in the community, um, hey man, I'm all for it. So that's really what it's about, man, making that impact.
Yeah, pretty much. And also, like you said, all communities as well, because
For sure.
a part of your messaging is being bipartisan as well. So
Man, look at
working
my
with both
campaign
sides.
manager. Yeah, for
And
sure.
also, what I want to say is even listening to our podcast, and when you do start doing your meet and greets, what I want people to do is, and it's going to probably be hard for some, but just take away titles. Okay, take away Republican, being a Republican, take away being a Democrat, a swing voter, an independent, and etc., right? And then even just take away whatever other titles that you have and just think as a person. Think as a person who's in the community that you live in. And what is it that that community needs? What is it that disturbs you? What is it with the youth? What is it with your job? What is it economically? Just all around, and just pertain to that, and not because I'm a Democrat or because I'm a Republican, because of this, and this. But it's all about the individual. It's all about families. It's all about communities. It's all about the changes that need to be made. But when you have somebody who wants to be a part of the change and fight for a change for his or her constituents, the constituents also has a responsibility as well. You got to give us something to work with. It's real unfortunate that a certain part of your district, it's almost like it's forgotten and there's no hope. I don't even think, in my personal opinion, because of that particular demographic that lives in that one particular area, I don't think not one politician has ever had the nerve to
Well, no,
go
no,
door
no.
to
Say
door over there,
courage, courage, courage.
courage
Yeah.
to go over there and actually speak with their constituents.
Oh, this is
And
me.
I
I'm
think that's all.
him. I'm
I
him.
think that's I think that's the reason why that particular area is not good. I
Oh,
think
so you
sowing a
talking about
seed.
over there? Oh, so you talking about over there off of like Wesley Chapel, Southwest Cab over there,
Yeah,
that area. Yeah, that's okay. Your
yeah.
boy, hey, listen, look, boy, we got these right here. I'm finna be campaigning. I'm finna be, boy, I got my little shoes on. They kind of comfortable. I'm ready to get out there and boy, listen. You know what, Sheila? I want you to tell the people why are you supporting me? You know, because not often will a wife commit herself to supporting her husband for anything, let alone for a political office. And, you know, running for a political office is not guaranteed. However, what makes you fully support me in this endeavor besides it being a calling from God for me?
Okay, so let's go back to God. When God made Adam first and then took the rib from Adam, well, he put Adam into a deep sleep and took the rib out of Adam and made a woman. So we're supposed to be our husband's helpmate, right? And I think a lot of women forget about that. It's all about the I have to do what I have to do, you do what you have to do, and just keep me happy. Well, that's number one. That's what a wife is supposed to do. Number two, I do believe it's also my calling as well, but doing what I'm doing, because you have to understand the only people that we have on our team is a treasurer, which is Estella, and then I'm your campaign manager. So you're supposed to have other people like the field director, which is supposed to put together the grassroots and the canvassing and getting the volunteers.
Oh, they coming?
You're getting volunteers, You're getting volunteers already. I'm getting volunteers already. And I'm having to I have so many different hats that I'm playing. And I was reading Robert Greene today, and he was talking about being open and not being timid to learn other things that make you uncomfortable. And that's what's happening with me, because it has been a time to where I have looked, but I was looking for a job some time ago, and they have the description of the job, right? And I used to get intimidated by it. This was before I started GSU. I used to get intimidated by it because I'm like, wow, the way they have it worded, I don't even think I can even do that. I don't even know what that is. So now I'm having an understanding. So I do believe that what I'm doing is what I'm supposed to be doing, because this is a learning experience for me. I know it's to help you to get elected, but I think it's also a bigger picture. What that is, I don't even know yet, but I'm just keeping my eyes focused, and I'm trying to just stay on this journey and just do what it is that I can do. I do believe that you can win, and just because you're my husband, don't get it twisted. I do hold you accountable, because a lot of times people would say, oh, well, that's your husband. You're just going to roll with your husband, whatever he does, whatever he says, whether right or wrong. You're not going to say anything, or you're not going to do anything. And that's incorrect. And vice versa, of course. But I do believe that you're going to win. And I do believe that you do have a heart for the people, because you've always had a heart for the people. Ever since I've known you, you've always had a heart for people. You've always had a heart for wanting to do something and to give something. And you have given a lot, whether it's some information to help them with their business. You have written resumes for people. You have contacted other people and let them know, look, I'm going to give your information to this person and this person, because this is what this person wants to do. So I want you to look out for them. And see, that's what people don't know. See, you've been doing work in the community when we first got together. You were always in the hood. You were always talking to the guys. You were talking to the young kids. You were talking to everybody, whomever, and you would say whatever it is that you had to say to inspire them. And that's why you have so much respect in all the communities. And another thing, too, is even in the Hispanic community, even the Asian American community. And I'm starting to see that with myself as well. So you've been doing this for decades. Even before I met you, you've been doing this for decades. So this isn't something new that you've been doing. It's just that some people may know what you've been doing, but the majority of the people don't know. So that's why sometimes they may say, like this one guy on my Facebook said, oh, he's not going to be able to get anything passed because the majority of the people are white. They don't look like you and I. So they don't have any hope, but they don't know God, first of all, but then your works that you've been doing. And even when you didn't have it,
If
even
anyone
when we
can,
didn't have
Stafford
it,
can.
even when you didn't have it, even when we didn't have it, we still gave, because we knew that God is definitely going to still keep blessing us. He's going to still keep providing for us. So that's that faith without works that we do.
Hold up, baby. Hold
Even
up.
when you
Time
were in
out.
the church.
Hold up, babe. Listen, I don't know who
What?
this. I don't know who little buddy is that said that I ain't gonna be able to get things passed. But everything that I
Oh,
didn't
he
set my
changed. I
mind,
talked to him.
yeah, cause if anyone can, Stafford can. Yeah, already got a legislative bill passed, and I'm not elected official. And we working on another one right now that's passed this year. So just imagine when I get elected, what I'm able to do for the community. Because now, hey, you know what? Yeah, and I've been going down to the Georgia State. And I've been, you know what I'm saying, look at my new surroundings and just kind of just,
Oh, I want to
feeling
say
the
something.
vibe in there, feeling the vibe. You feel me? It's been real good. You understand me? It's been very good.
I have
I've
a
been watching.
question.
Hold up, baby. Let me finish this. So I've been watching how these, these politicians, they be out in the hall, they be, networking, politicking, and all that other type stuff. And I kind of seen that, and I was like, okay, bet. When I get here, my whole style gonna be different. The way I dress gonna be different. The way I carry myself, I already stand out. But the thing that I do not see that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be talking to not only black folks, but I'm going to be talking to white folks too. I'm gonna let that Asian folks, Hispanic, I don't care who you are. If you someone that serves on any type of committee that can impact the constituents in District 10, we're gonna be having a conversation. Oh yeah, because I'm trying to get down with you. You understand me? I don't care. I don't care about none of that. And that was one of the things that I did not see. I did not see black folks talking to white folks or folks talking to Asians or Hispanic. I more so saw the white folks talking to each other, et cetera, et cetera. It's kind of like the black folks, they were talking to each other, but they were like are in between. That's not me. I'm talking to everybody. Everybody gonna know Stafford, Senator Stafford. Yeah, I said it. Senator Stafford. Yeah, I'm coming. I swear I'm coming, man. I'm coming, man. Man, hold up, man. I'm coming, man.
Hey,
Y'all gonna
there's
feel me
there's two things
down
that
at that Georgia State Capitol, man. I'm coming, man. Square business.
there's two things that I want to say that was on my spirit. I'll make it quick. The first one is to Bongo John
Go ahead, baby.
Salveson. Remember the remember the gentleman who, when we went to the committee meeting, can you hear me? To the committee meeting, and he had asked us a question about if he should continue running for the federal or the state. So, what has jumped in my spirit is that you need to go spend some time with God and ask God which direction that you want to go to. And the reason why I tell you to do that is because we can have so much passion and determination and a heart to do what it is for the constituents, for people, but that might not be where God wants us to be, either period or at that time. He may want you to go to the state or do something else because you will be beneficial there for
Hey,
that
baby,
season because everything is a season.
baby,
Yes.
baby.
Where are you at? Yes.
Can you? Hey,
Yes.
listen. Yeah, yeah. My battery about to go down. So you go ahead and So when it go out, go ahead and
I'm
finish and
just going to finish.
get us.
I'm just going to finish up and right, right. So you might be beneficial either at the state or where he may place you, and then you may go to where you may want to go, but you might have some works that he wants you to do in one particular place. So just be open to that. The other thing that I want to say is to all the Republicans is I see that a lot of states are saying that they are going to be wearing red. They're not going to be wearing blue. And what I want to say is that this is a big opportunity for us to really do right by all the people, not for selfish gains. We have to stay connected to God. We have to constantly be in his word. We have to put him first. We cannot just do everything else and then come to God. We have to stay in prayer. And if that's one of the traditions or one of the values that we honor, and that is God, then we cannot be any type of hypocrites. And we have to have an ear to hear, a heart to receive, and eyes to see what is going on. So this is our opportunity. So God first with all things. And that's what has been in my spirit. So look, everybody, we're going to get ready to go. We appreciate you all for tuning in to the Stafford Show. It has been great as always, and we are looking forward to a new incredible 2024. And you can do all things through Christ, which strengthens you, and believe in yourself and believe in each other. I'm Sheila Stafford, and then Big
I'm
Staff,
Big Stafford.
aka soon to be Senator Stafford. We are going to see you next time. Do you have anything to say?
Stafford Boxing.
The making of champions.